I know the struggle. You want to eat better. Finding the motivation to cook can be tough, especially all the years of getting your kids fed and in the summer when it just seems too hot. If that sounds like you, don't worry. Today I'm going to share with you 3 super easy but healthy meals that require very little effort or planning. These meals I always have in my freezer ready to go for when I don't feel like cooking or I just forgot to plan something that night. They go straight from the freezer to your oven in less than 10 minutes. Let's make eating at home something you look forward to. So meal number 1, everyone thinks a burger is an unhealthy meal, but just the burger patty is not. So I start with I get these grass-fed beef patties from Costco. I also have some from Butcher Box. The grass-fed's important, but they're already made into patties, so they're super easy to just pull straight out of the freezer, and I like to put them on a broiler pan. So they have these little parchment paper separating. Super easy to pull out. And then I have Lea & Perrins Worcestershire sauce. I don't know if I'm saying that right or not, but since we're a gluten-free household, Lea & Perrins is one of the brands that doesn't have gluten in it. So if you are gluten sensitive, you got to check the labels, but this one works. So straight onto the frozen beef patties. I'm going to pour the Worcestershire sauce. Just make a little pool there. Yes, they're still frozen. And then any kind of barbecue rub. I have this barbecue rub from Trader Joe's. I like seasoning blends that someone else has already come up with the formula. So they're just really easy to grab and go. So this I'll just sprinkle on the burger. And then if you want bacon to top it, you could also put little slices of bacon on this broiler pan. So this is going to be in the oven at the same time your side is. And if you followed me very much, you know broccoli is one of the vegetables that I love to eat on a regular basis. So this is just the sack of black broccoli florets, rinsed and ready to go. You just pour them on a sheet pan. I have a little liner so it makes cleanup super easy because a lot of times I don't want to cook and I also don't want to clean up. Spreading the broccoli out on the sheet pan. Have a little avocado spray. Spray that down. And then like I said, I love those seasoning blends, and this is Trader Joe's onion salt. You can find one at your grocery store if you don't go to Trader Joe's. But I just sprinkle a little of that on there. And then nutritional yeast, which is a great flavor booster that I just am surprised at, and it has good B vitamins in it. So this is the surprise ingredient. When people have broccoli at my house, they're like, what is that taste? And it is nutritional yeast. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it. So these are ready to go. I'm going to put it in the oven at 375 for about 40 minutes. So that you can see that took me less than 10 minutes. I'm going to pop it in the oven, and then I get to go do something else while it's cooking. So much faster than deciding where we both want to go eat, getting in the car, driving there, waiting to be seated, waiting for the waiter to come. This is just popped in the oven. It'll come out and we get to have a quiet meal at home that feels like a treat, but it's also healthy. Meal number 2 is one we have on repeat a lot. I always have it in my freezer ready to go. And this one takes a little more time, so I'm gonna start the timer so we can see how long it goes from freezer to the oven. So we start with, I get these at Costco and then also sometimes at Sprouts, chicken apple sausage. And it's still, I did pull it out a little bit to defrost it, but just so I'll be able to cut it. But I have been known to cut it frozen just because I forgot to take it out. So you're gonna get these little individual chicken apple sausages. I like to slice them into bite-sized pieces. So I'm gonna show you. Just simple. This isn't gonna take too long. And once again, you'll see that I love to cook with just one pan or a sheet pan. So I've already got the little silicone liner in here, and I'm just gonna get the rest of these out. I used to have complicated recipes, and I'd have to thaw things out in the refrigerator the night before. And as an empty nester, I don't have the patience to do that anymore, because who knows what we're gonna do each night. And I want to have stuff that's easy to just pull out at last minute and have a good meal that we really enjoy, but that's also healthy. So I'm getting these all sliced. So you can see I'm not super fancy, but I really think our food is simple but really good. And then I love going and getting freezer vegetables. This is one of my favorite brands, Pura Vida, which is ironic because we just got back from Costa Rica and that's like their theme. But these are Brussels sprouts and uncured bacon. Go to the frozen vegetable section, find blends that you enjoy, and have them in the freezer ready to go. This could be chopped sweet potatoes, this could be frozen broccoli, frozen cauliflower, any vegetable that you enjoy. So I'm gonna sprinkle that on the side here, and I'm gonna use a little avocado oil. I like to use that a lot. And then I'm gonna season with a little more of this little onion salt. You can season however you want. And done. 2 minutes and 20 seconds till it is ready to go in the oven. So that just kind of blows away the excuse that you don't have time to cook. If you stock your freezer right, then there's meals ready to go in under 5 minutes. Be sure to tell me in the comments which meal sounds the best to you, and then give me your favorite dinner in a pinch. Ready for meal idea number 3? Getting enough omega-3s in your diet is super important. Eating fish once or twice a week will help you get there. So this meal involves Alaskan cod. We get this from Butcher Box, but it's already frozen, and I'm gonna set the timer because I just pulled it out. Let's see how long this meal takes. So you can see 2 still frozen fillets. I'm going to use my scissors to cut them open. Once again, I have a sheet pan meal with a silicone liner for easy cleanup, and we're gonna cook everything in one pan, so cleanup is easy. We love cod. It doesn't have, I think it has a mild fish taste. Also love salmon too, so we have frozen salmon in the freezer as well for a quick meal. Okay, so you get the frozen cod, and I put it right in the center. Have my handy avocado spray, and another seasoning blend I love from Trader Joe's is this chili lime. You could do taco seasoning, any kind of seasoning blend that you enjoy. This has sea salt, chili pepper, red bell pepper, lime juice powder, and so that's the flavor combination I like. So I'm gonna sprinkle this fish with that. And then I'm gonna pop out, these are fajita vegetables. You can find these in any freezer section. This is again the Pura Vida brand, that's what I like, but if you don't have that, I'm sure you can find some just basic fajita vegetables. And it's like red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, and I'm just gonna sprinkle them around the fish. And that's it. 1:53. It's ready to go in the oven. We came back from vacation. I hadn't gone to get groceries, but I had these 2 ingredients in my freezer, and we were just tired of eating out, so I threw this together, and Brady was like, this is better than any meal we had on the trip. Sheet pan meals are the cheat code to eating a delicious, healthy meal at home. Eating more meals at home is part of my summer reboot. If you let your healthy habits slip this summer like I did, you're gonna wanna watch this video here where I give you the rest of my habits that I'm restarting to start getting back on track and feeling better. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe.